finally be a good reason to visit an airport widely considered one of the worst in America. The new TWA Hotel at JFK Airport in New York is quickly becoming an Instagram-worthy attraction. Opened in 1962, it was an instant hit.
The TWA Terminal, designed by Eero Saarinen, is arguably the most important, iconic, historic airline terminal in the world.
But TWA's financial problems caused it to be shut down in 2001. The building remained empty for almost 2 decades. Now it is back as a boutique hotel with over 500 rooms, 4,600 square meters of event space, 6 restaurants, and a rooftop infinity pool overlooking the runway. The hotel rooms are housed in 2 new buildings designed by Anne-Marie Lubrano.
I consider the Saarinen building to be probably the sexiest building in America, if not the world. And so I was so overwhelmed with emotion, really, to just have the opportunity to work with this building.
Lubrano was told the Saarinen building had to be the center of attraction. It couldn't be upstaged, so she kept the design simple. But designing the windows wasn't so simple. Guests would need to get a good night's sleep, a challenge with planes taking off at all hours. The solution? Windows with 7 layers of glass.
On the south building, you look out over the bay runway and you see planes take off, but you cannot hear a thing.
Southwick, the architect behind the overhaul of the Flight Center, the world's largest hotel lobby, says no expense was spared to stay true to Saarinen's vision. His firm commissioned roughly 20 million white penny tiles from a company in China that resemble the Italian-made tiles used in the original space.
If you look around, there's no square corner in the building. The floor transitions into the walls, into the soffit, into the ceilings, and you can only do these really complex and really expressive geometric shapes with a tile that's about so big, about the size of your thumbnail.
Throughout the Flight Center, you'll find mid-century furniture and 1960s memorabilia, including outfits worn by TWA flight attendants, the signature clock, and a restored departure board with its unique sound. Visiting the TWA Hotel feels very much like being transported back in time to the 1960s, an era many consider to be the most glamorous in air travel. But there are a few things from that period you won't find today: ashtrays and 1960s prices. But you can still get a stiff cocktail in the hotel's signature bar housed inside a restored Lockheed Constellation. The rebirth of the building is a win for historic preservationists. The building was about to be bulldozed.
Very quickly, the Port Authority came to their senses, knew that even though they could tear it down, they would not want to be the author of making that decision.
Any fan of the jet age's heyday would have to agree. Karina Huber, CGTN, New York.